Hey Sagittarius, it is CJ. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and nice to connect with your energy. And of course, welcome back, beautiful family, beautiful soul. I hope you're doing wonderful. All right, Saggy, welcome to August. I am doing this a day before the month of August, so it is the 31st of July, 2025, but it is my intention to see what Spirit has for those of you that this is your reading for the month of August. I cannot believe how fast time is going. It is crazy. But nevertheless, we are here and I am grateful. Sag, thanks for all of your love and your support. You mean the world to me. I appreciate you so much. A couple of things for those of you that are new here. It is timeless. Yes, August. That is my intention, but I have to tell you, this could be something that's already happened for you. Maybe something will happen down the line as well. Sometimes that's how it goes with my guides. We don't really do timelines too much. And as well, it may not resonate with you at all, okay? And that is okay, sweetheart. So if it doesn't sound like yours, don't worry about it. Just leave it behind. All right, Sag, let's get into when I was meditating on your energy. Now, the thing that came up here, and it was very interesting because there is a connection to me from my childhood. But this is not a reading for me. This is a reading for you. Sometimes that's how my spirit guides connect everything. But they showed me a glass bowl, and in the glass bowl, it was these peppermints. Now, the peppermints are very specific. They're round, and they're white and red. White and pink, maybe a little bit, but kind of more red. That's what it looked like. And they're wrapped up in a little whatever piece of plastic kind of thing, but it's see-through. But they're very specific ones. And the reason why that I know about these is because my grandparents used to have them when I was a kid, right? And we always had to be very careful that we didn't choke on these hard candies, right? That might mean something very specific for someone out there as well. But I also know with peppermint, right? Peppermint can be used, it's been used, I believe, for many, many centuries of, getting rid of negative energy. Could be getting rid of any kind of contrasting energy that might be around you. It is also used to bring in prosperity and happiness and all of that good stuff. So again, we'll see what that means if it correlates with the reading, of course, Sag, but I have to give it to you, right? Okay, we're going to get into your reading. We're going to open up with my soul coaching deck. New deck for me. I'm still working with it, but I felt very drawn to use it today. So let's get into your reading and see what Spirit has for you. As always, Sag, we're going to begin with the bottom of the deck. Okay. We have gratitude on the bottom. This is a beautiful card. Excuse me. Of course, I'm going to start coughing now. 26. It is an 8. You know, 8s are about the power that you are. Gratitude. Well, I'm getting this two ways, Sag. Look at that card, hey? I'm getting it two ways. I'm getting number one. This will be a month that you're going to be able to have a lot of gratitude for good things that are coming towards you. But again, it is a saying that I always kind of say, the more you're grateful for, the more you're going to have to be grateful for. Just kind of the way the energies work with the universe, right? Now this to me looks almost like a full moon, but it feels more like the sun. And the sun, as we all know, it warms everything up. It makes things grow. It's a beautiful, exciting day when the sun is shining and the skies are blue, right? So again, beautiful energy coming here of just being grateful this month. It is followed by beauty, okay? And beauty is number 6. Okay, Sag, this is amazing because I feel like you are very, this month there's going to be a lot for you to be grateful for, but there's almost, Spirit, there's almost a little bit where I don't know what's going on this month, but there might be a little bit of sadness attached to it, okay? I don't know why I'm getting that, but we'll see as it comes out. But nevertheless, you have beauty. So look at that. Beauty. Beautiful things. Again, the more that you're going to be in gratitude, the more beauty that's going to be surrounding you. And then we have freedom, Sag. Wow. Okay. 23. It's a 5. Change. Look at, there's that horse. I mean, so many of my decks, and I find this very beautiful, so many of my decks horses represent freedom. And you are half woman, man, horse, right? So freedom is coming your way this month. Freedom maybe from a very hard position that you've been in, maybe from a hard cycle that you've been on. Again, freedom though. Freedom. Beautiful. And then we have adventure. Well, isn't this your card? It is number 4. 4 is about stability, your foundation. Well, some of you guys might be going on an adventure this month. Now, again, it depends on where you are, Southern Hemisphere, Northern Hemisphere. Excuse me, Sag, I don't know why I'm getting all of a sudden congested. I was fine before I hit record. But, you know, where I am, kids are off school, so a lot of people go on holidays, all that kind of stuff, vacations. So maybe you are. Maybe there's some plan that you have that's going to be very, very fun. But again, there's this energy here where I feel you're being relieved of pressure, of some kind of pressure, where you're going to be able to be free to be able to go out there and do what you want to do. Obviously, like this person is hiking, right? Hiking in the mountains. Beautiful day. Looks very peaceful. So again, I don't know, Spirit, this just feels like a very beautiful message this far. Okay, let's see what Spirit has for you. Okay, Spirit, thank you so much for guiding me in this reading for Sagittarius, our fire sign. For the month of August 2025, what is the message you have? What is the message, please? It's funny, they're asking me to slow down, so okay, slow down. I will slow down. Maybe that's a message for you for August, slow down. If things have been very hectic, this could be the month where Spirit is actually asking you to just take a little bit of time for yourself. Smell the roses, Sag. Okay. Okay, Spirit, what is the message? Can we get one card, please? Feels heavy again. That's really wild. Huh. Where I stop, we have success. Okay, so, you know, I don't believe in coincidence in Sag. I believe everything happens for a reason. Success is coming your way this month. Again, in business, in love, in finances, in investments, I'm hearing. Beautiful energy. Okay, Spirit, what is the message? Can we get one card, please? Strange, the deck does feel a little heavier, though. Okay. Okay, I think we got 3, but I will take them. We have beauty again. So, beauty. It looks like you're about to walk through a threshold where on the other side it is beauty everywhere. Okay, so very amazing. I just want to look at this for one sec. Make some room here. As I said, I am still working and learning about this deck. Yes, Sag, it feels like you're walking through a threshold. And it feels like this is what you've been deserving. You know, 6s, I talk about that being that energy that you've been putting out, what you've been giving, right? That it is finally coming back to you. I don't know why this makes me feel like someone buying an acreage or something, but it does. Hopefully you can see that. Excuse my nails too. My nail polish is all worn off. I've been doing yard work, so let's just ignore them. Okay, let's see what the cards are. Wow, we have silence. Beautiful. Beautiful swan. We have simplicity. I love this. And then we have truth. Oof. Beautiful. Okay, so let's talk about these. So silence is number 44. We just had 4, right? 44, that's an 8. So again, there is this foundational energy coming through, but it is about your power. Silence, this moment to take time to shut out the noise, Sag. And I have to say this genuinely to you. Because you guys know that I have people in my life that are obviously, other than you, I have Saggies in my life. Very connected to Sagittarius. And I'm a Sagittarius rising. There's been this energy lately that I've been picking up on and how we've been having conversations. There is this energy where I do feel like, and I say this with so much love, Sag, your mind, I think that there's been a lot of things going on personally, career, you know, personally and not personally, where there's been a lot going on in your mind. You're very intelligent and very, very smart. Sometimes your brain goes at such a rapid speed that I wonder sometimes if you give yourself a second to just kind of breathe and chill, really. So this silence card feels very appropriate to me, especially at the start of this month. There is beautiful butterflies. They're white butterflies. Keep your eyes out for white butterflies. That might be a symbol for you from your angels, your guides, whatever you believe in. But there is this need for you to have silence. Because I feel okay, this might be a longer one, Sag. I hope you stick with me. But it feels to me like there's been a lot of people talking, and that's what it feels like to me. And I feel like you haven't really been able to kind of just go, take a deep breath and just flow. So if this is resonating with you, can you see the butterflies? I hope you can. There are ones over here. There's a couple back over here. This is really important because I feel like Spirit is coming through saying in order for this transformation to happen, in order for you to really see all the beauty and things that are coming towards you for gratitude, that this need, like it's not well, maybe it could be a moment of silence. I don't know. I mean, we'll see what comes out of the tarot, right? But again, this feels like a need that you're needing to take some time for yourself, maybe around water. There's water all here. The swan is on the water. So that you can get straight in your head, right? So that you can get really connected with your heart. Now, the next card, right, as we go, is 45. So 44, 45. This is simplicity. Again, water, right? Now, there's these beautiful rocks here. You can see the mountains behind. But again, this is simplicity, simplifying your life. But again, Sag, I feel like it's simplifying all the things that you may be trying to tackle. It's kind of like, let's take things one step at a time here. I hope this is making sense. Now, the interesting part for me here is because I'm getting this feeling of almost like connected to family. And if I'm kind of rambling a bit, my apologies, but I am channeling here. Oh man, like almost like there is this connection to some family member. Don't know why I'm getting that, but thank you, Spirit. Where truths are coming out, but in that truth, I do feel it takes you to a higher level. I mean, because we have that silence and simplicity, and then the next card, which is truth, which is number 50, okay? So it is a 5, so that is, again, the change, right? It's like all the truths are coming out this month, but in a loving way. I don't know how else to put this, Spirit. I don't know how else to put this. There's going to be truths that are going to be spoken. I think that this is going to bring clarity into your heart, into your mind. It somehow feels like it's connected to family. I don't know why I'm getting that, so I'm going to leave that, Spirit, until we get into the tarot. Maybe you can help me understand that a little bit more. But there is breakdown to break through. Okay. Okay, this is what I just heard. Almost like a bit of a breakdown to have the breakthrough. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. So, strong month here. Sag, for the heck of it, let's go into my divine animal deck. Let's see if anything wants to come out of this deck. Let me move these up here a bit. Okay, what do we have? Well, we have the Peregrine Falcon, which is all about observing. It is 25, so it is a 7. 7 is about contemplating. Again, this isn't really so much about taking the action, physically action. Again, going with silence and simplicity. This is about watching, observing, paying attention in that way, but not taking any kind of action. We have the Bull next, which is sacrifice, and it is number 40. So this is really wild because, again, I feel like this is almost like Spirit coming through, again, acknowledging the sacrifices that you have been making. I don't want to keep repeating these cards up here, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. You know, the Bull is definitely saying that there has been a lot of sacrifices that you have been making. Some of you, I got to say, you've been working really, really hard, and you're sacrificing your personal life for that. And I understand that. At times, we all got to do that. We got to hustle, all that kind of stuff, especially with the way the world is. But there's still this need for you to make sure you're putting yourself as a priority. We have Peacock next, Sag, so prosperity. And this is number 39, so it is a 3. Prosperity coming your way, blessings coming your way, right? This card shows up because it is time for you to reap the rewards of what you've been giving. Okay, and I feel like there's more I need to say, but I can't seem to get my words together here. I feel like my light's flickering. If you see that, I don't know if you can see it on the screen. It feels like it's going... Huh, okay. Well, hello. Hello, energy. Okay, show me what this is for Sagittarius, Spirit. What is the animal card, please? Oh my gosh. We have beauty. So you have 2 cards of beauty. Now there's a pattern emerging here. There's a swan on this, completely different deck, but it is beauty. The swan is with silence. The correlation I'm feeling here from Spirit is that there's a need for you to definitely have some time out where, excuse me, where there is no conversation. Okay, this might sound counterproductive here, because I do feel there's things are coming out maybe in the end of August. But this is going to be a month where you're really going to need to take some time for yourself to embrace the silence. That is what is going to connect you with the beauty that is coming your way, Sag, okay? So that swan showing up is confirmation for me, right? Now, this person is naked, right? Their hair is covering their body. That's also representing vulnerability here, allowing yourself to be vulnerable enough to take some time for yourself. If that means you got to kind of like put your foot down and stand up to whatever that is, I think it's necessary. When's the last time you've had a day off? When's the last time you've had a couple of days off? Because I'm feeling for some of you it's not very often. And there is this need to reconnect. Let's see what's on the bottom. Reconnecting with you. Well, we just got repeat cards. The Falcon again. Okay, so the message is not so much doing tons of energy work, taking action work. This is about observing and seeing how things play out. For some reason, I got to give you guys this. For some reason, I feel like there's, I don't know if the right word is inheritance. But it feels like that to me. For some of you, this month might be a month where, I hate talking about this, Spirit. Don't like doing this. There may be someone that leaves your life, okay? I mean, death, rebirth, birth, it's all part of life. But I have to give you that because it's kind of just been niggling on me here. But in that process, it helps you. Whew, okay, what a month. All right, let's get into the tarot. I'm going to open up with divine, or the animal, spirit animal deck. I feel thrown off here off of that energy. Okay, Spirit, we have the 10 of Wands on the bottom, Sag. Your energy, Aries and Leo. This is the end of a very difficult, heavy cycle. So I'm not surprised to see this show up. We have the Justice card next, Libra's energy. Major Arcana, right? This is justice, things that were wronged getting righted. Again, it is a sort of truth, so we have the Truth card here. Oh, this is a big month, I feel. I mean, every month feels pretty big, I guess. But justice showing up here, it is like everything getting righted for you. Okay, and again, this could involve a legal thing, Sag. So if that is the case, if something is going on in your life this month where it is involving inheritance or some kind of contracts or something like that, it's always going to be really important that you're able to think very clearly, you know, and be able to kind of replenish you. We have the 6 of Wands next. So this is beautiful because this is talking about, well, victory. You know, it's a positive card because it comes after the 5 of Wands. Again, there's a butterfly on this card. Not every card and every deck has butterflies. So this feels like, again, a transformative month for you. And then we have the Magician. Okay. The Magician. Another major arcana. This is your power. This is what you're wanting, or this is what you've been, how can I put this? This is you having everything available to you to create your dreams. I have to tell you, we got the 10 of Pentacles next. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is money. This can be the inheritance card as well. It's very interesting how it could be a windfall, you know, a lottery ticket. It could be some big investment that turned out to be huge. But look at how the Magician is looking back at the 10 of Pentacles. It's like, oh, I've created this. Okay. So it feels really quite good. For some of you, there is a little bit of that feeling that, I don't know. I guess I just feel like that there could be someone leaving. I'm just going to say leaving, okay? I don't know how else to put it. Okay, Spirit, show me clearly what this is. What is the message for Sagittarius for the month of August 2025? Ooh. What is the message? Oh, didn't flip out. And there's something about this truth card here. You know, she's holding that crystal ball. The answers are coming through with this in this crystal ball here. But again, okay, this is like a child, right? It's like a child. And again, I'm feeling that kind of connection to family. So, okay, I don't know, Spirit, help me. Connected to family, and then we got the Three of Swords on the bottom, where I stopped shuffling. Look, no one has perfect lives and all of that. This can be something that maybe someone leaves your life that hasn't been in your life for a long time, and now this is kind of like, you know, that whole closing out, getting quiet, seeing the truth, accepting the truth. Again, not really taking a lot of action, but perhaps that person leaves you a gift of some sort. Something like that. Because that's what it's feeling like to me. Obviously, it won't be for everyone, but even that freedom card, right? Even that. Yeah, that's right. And that, okay, that was the beginning. All right. Okay, what is this about, please, Spirit? Show me as clearly as possible. What is the message for Sagittarius? Okay. The Eight of Cups. So, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, this is leaving everything behind. This is an ending. It is our emotions, our relationships. You can see all these cups are broken at the bottom. So, Sag, I definitely feel there is an ending. There's an ending that is happening in the month of August. Some of you, this could be a breakup or something, but again, it feels a little different to me, okay? It feels a little bit more different. See if the Death card comes out. But obviously there is an ending. There's a complete ending. So there is this need, again, I'm going to be a repetitive mama here, about closing out the noise, tuning into you, doing things that are very simplistic, simplifying things. Again, I know you're fire babe, but I feel like the need to be around water would be very, very, very therapeutic for you. Because the truth, there's something with this truth that it's coming to light, and I think this is going to be a metamorphosis kind of month where at least at the end of August, it's like beauty is around you and you are seeing it in full. Okay, the next two cards, Father of Swords, King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is the legality stuff. You know, it doesn't have to be, right? But at the same time, quite stern, quite logical, makes decisions without the emotions. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like this is proceedings of some sort. Then we have the King of Pentacles. Different kind of energy here. This is this would be the energy of groundedness, great understanding, very connected to the earth, a lot of money, a lot of resources, someone that you could trust, that you can lean in. And then we have the High Priestess on the bottom, Pisces energy, and this is about listening to your inner guidance system and really allowing that to guide you. Now I'm being drawn, my eyes are being drawn to this, which I would say is the moon, because Pisces is water. But at the same time, I'm almost connecting this to the ball on the Truth card. So I'm almost feeling like in some way, shape, or form, you sense what is around the corner. That you know that there's a big change that is coming. Okay, let's keep going. Father of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could this be your father? Could it be your father? The way this card is looking at me, it's feeling like protection. And I'm also getting on the other side. Okay, show me more, please, Spirit. Show me more. Just seeing justice again. Show me more, please. Ooh, okay. The Eight of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune with the Emperor on the bottom. Okay. All right. So the Eight of Pentacles is the energy of still some work to put into things. It's not wrapped up completely. Like if this was an inheritance from someone, for example, I don't want to give me these specific messages, but Spirit, okay, thank you. It's like there's still going to be some work to do. There's going to be still things that you got to put together, right? It's not quite the 10 yet, right? But you're getting there. The Wheel of Fortune, right? The Wheel of Fortune is bringing blessings and beauty to you this month. I feel somber, and the reason why I'm feeling somber because I feel, Sag, I know I just feel like I'm repeating myself, but in some level, it feels like someone is leaving your life. Feels kind of connected to family. Might only be for one of you out there. Then we have the Emperor on the bottom, which is Aries energy. This is about taking charge, making the decisions, you know, leading. Yeah, having to make the hard decisions for the benefit of all. Okay? So there is this process here. Something is completely ending. There's a leaving. I feel that there is this definitely a need to be very kind of more analytical in the way. But again, I'm feeling like this is connected to legalities in some shape. But you're on the process here. You're in the process. Okay. What do I want to do here? Sorry, Sag. This energy is kind of throwing me off just a teeny bit, right? Just a little bit. Let me go into traditional tarot. Just the Rider-Waite deck. Got the Nine of Cups on the bottom, which is wishes fulfilled. Wish fulfillment. Oh my goodness. Then you have the Ten of Pentacles again. And again, I'm not saying, oh, yes, I'm wishing for inheritance. It's not saying that. But there is something connected here where it feels two-sided. I'm very much struggling with this. I'm very much struggling with how to put this. This showing up twice does indicate here that this could be a large sum of money coming your way. Your wishes being granted if money is an object, right? Like, you know, that could alleviate a lot of stress, a lot of worry, a lot of heaviness. Feels like it's coming in fast, the Eight of Wands. And it's coming after a time of feeling like you don't have enough. Five of Pentacles, don't have enough, feeling like you've been abandoned, left out in the cold, that someone's not been there for you. Okay. Show me a little bit about the Eight of Cups, please, Spirit. I didn't even shuffle. We got the Wheel of Fortune again with the Tower. Okay. Let me just move this a bit. Oh, give me a sec, Saggy. Just want to make a little bit more room. So we Wheel of Fortune with the Tower. So there is something coming in here. Again, this could be a big raise. It could be this investment. When I'm talking about connecting it to family, I feel like that would only be for very few of you, all right? So I'm just going to put that there. The Tower is something that comes in that you were not quite expecting, but yet intuitively you may know about it. But it's a necessary action that has to happen, right? And it's with the Wheel of Fortune. So Sag, now I'm getting this different kind of thing here that's almost like money coming in that you intuitively might have known, but you didn't know if it was really going to come in. It comes in like, whoa, the Wheel of Fortune is right there with you. You're leaving the shit behind, and perhaps that's where Spirit is saying it's time. You're going to have to figure this out. You need to have silence. You need to have solitude. You need to have keep things simple so that you can make the plan of what you want to do. So a lot of energy coming through today for a month of August. And underneath the Tower is the Queen of Wands. So that is your energy. It's the feminine side. But again, this is like receiving. This is like taking the lead, making the magic, creating what you're wanting. Followed by the Chariot, which is Cancer's card. Got some major arcana showing up here. You know, this is success. This is victory. Again, moving forward in a very positive way. Okay. Whew, what else can you tell me, Spirit, for Sagittarius? I'm just looking at the bull. I'm looking at the horse. However this may resonate, okay? I definitely feel this month, by the end of the month, you're going to feel a hell of a lot more freer. And I think you're also going to be seeing everything going, wow, this is just beautiful. And I'm so grateful for all that is in my life, which I think is going to be a lot of good things. Okay. Spirit, what else do you want us to know? What else would you like Sagittarius to know for August? I just seen the Nine of Cups again. Okay. What else can you tell me for Sagittarius? Okay, hold on. The Knight of Cups. Cancer, again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I feel like this is allowing yourself to do what you want, following what you love. Again, could be love, but I'm not getting that so much. I'm getting this like, I'm going to go do the things that I love to do. I don't have to do this anymore, the sacrifice. I mean, look at Sag, you got like, the peacock and all this. It's like, there's a lot of blessed cards coming through here. The Three of Wands, you are moving. Again, you might not be moving house, but you are going to start to be moving in different directions. I'm telling you, Nine of Cups, again. Okay, all right, Spirit. What about the Wheel of Fortune? So this is an interesting month for sure. The Ace of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups with your card peeking out, Temperance. Two aces. Sag, this is a month where a lot is going to be changing for you. A lot. And again, it feels to me that there is going to be some huge gift. I don't know what other word to call it. Gift, abundance, blessings that is coming to you. And it seriously just, I don't know, it just changes so much. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Brand new path to embark on. And your card showing up there, Temperance card, it really is the patience. That you have stayed patient. You've stayed 1 foot in water, 1 foot on the ground. That beautiful equilibrium that you have been able to balance and keep going. We even have the Nine of Wands underneath that, Sag, which I believe we started with, right? So this is a huge, huge month. With that Truth card, again, I just feel like this is going to be the month where there's not anything hidden anymore or kept back. There's going to be this clarity this month. Okay? I want to go one more time. I can feel the energy kind of pulling back. Something about this peregrine falcon. Observation. Again, I'm going back almost to an inheritance. So you might have to, you might be in the position where you got to take the lead on something, okay? Just another side note here. Because not everyone can do what you can do. Okay, so interesting. All right, Spirit, Wheel of Fortune. The Two of Cups with the Ace of Wands. You now have had 3 aces. The only one we haven't had is the Ace of Swords. Holy, yeah, so this is big because, Ace of Wands, again, this is your energy, right? So you got it in the money, you got it in the earthly realm, you got it in the heart, in your relationships, now you got it in the passion and creativity. This is a big deal. And the Two of Cups coming out, yes, could this mean you and another person coming together? It's a very positive energy. Absolutely. I'm going to say this again, though, but it can be you coming back 100% to you, whole. Very, very intriguing. Okay. Let's go one more time, see if there's anything else that Spirit has for you. Okay. Thank you so much, Spirit, for guiding me in this reading. Ooh, deck getting a little crazy. Anything else? Jeez. Could barely grab the deck. Oh, strange. Okay, Spirit. We'll go 3 times. The world where I stopped. I'm telling you, Sag, something big in your life is closing out, and there is a new opening. And what that newness is feeling like, again, like, you know, this is the bottom of this is the foundation of your reading was on the bottom of the deck. Beauty. That is what's coming towards you. I really feel that. You're stepping into that, this new cycle. Okay, we'll go 3 times. All right, Spirit, thank you so much for guiding me for Saggy. For those that this is their reading, and this is 3. Okay. Huh. Oh, wow. We just had the World, and now we have the Fool. There we go. You are having, this month is going to be you embarking sometime, I'm assuming with the timeline, you are on a brand new journey. And it feels wonderful. I do want to stop for a second because there we go. We got the 6 of Cups, which is the past, the family, yeah. So I feel in some way in some way here there is a ending to this past part. Okay, that's where I'm going to leave this. Oof. Okay, I mean, I know it was a little bit crazy. Sorry, Sag, I can only give you what I'm receiving, and sometimes I've said before, sometimes my tuner might be out a little bit. So, just as far as the words and everything, honestly, this is a big month. My love, if you can take some time to hear the silence, to simplify things a bit, speak your truth, hear the truth. I don't know. This is big. It's a big month. Okay. You know what? Let's go to Treasure from Takashi. I haven't gone there for a while. I just want to see something here. Okay. I felt this energy to keep looking, right? So as we had at the very beginning, we have the Freedom horse, right? Yeah, we have communication. Number 11, that was underneath it. Just confirmation for me. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I need to listen to my guides a little and not ignore it. Right? Okay. So communication. All right. Let's close this off. Treasures from Takashi. See what's on the bottom. We have the treasure card. Okay. Let me read it. This is your treasure card. Your life has purpose and meaning that you can value and treasure. It is time to acknowledge your dreams. Listen to your heart and discover what you really want. Be prepared to do what it takes to follow your heart, and you will find your treasure. Okay, Saggy. Beautiful message here. You got the treasure card for the month of August. Okay. Thank you so much, Spirit. All right, for Saggy, last final message, I guess, for the month of August, please, Spirit. Any final piece of advice or guidance? Purpose. Stuck right to my hand. Okay. So we got purpose. It says, feel a sense of purpose in everything you do. Know that you can learn lessons and move on. Understand that everything has a purpose. You can learn from your past, but don't dwell upon it. Move forward with purpose even when the direction may seem unclear. There is a higher purpose to everything. Okay. And then on the bottom we have challenge. Okay, and it says, transform all your problems into challenges. Take a deep breath, and the challenge is exciting. Now is the time to look back at all the difficulties you have conquered and feel good about your achievements. A challenge is a wonderful adventure, and your next one may be sooner than you think. Adventure, because we had the adventure card show up. So, yeah, that's what we have for you this month, Saggy. I mean, I'll still be doing dailies, hopefully, right? If you want me to. But this is a big month. Let's work through this month one day at a time. I hope this helped in some way, especially if it is your reading, of course. Thanks for taking the time to be here, Saggy. This is going to be a month of beauty, but I said at the very beginning, I felt there was a little sadness attached, and that is kind of like the growing pains, right? Caterpillar turning into the butterfly. All right, Sag, I love you so, so very much. I hope you have the most beautiful month of August 2025, of course. Thank you for being here and being part of our family. I simply adore you. Okay, all right, with that, Saggy, big hugs as always. Always, always, always. Mwah. I love you. Have a beautiful day.